If you're an aspiring FFL dealer, if you're an aspiring home-based FFL dealer, don't click off of this video. Stay tuned. And as Patrick CC says, drink water. Stay hydrated. What's up, everybody? Brandon here. Welcome back to Lakeside Armory's YouTube. Oh my goodness, I need a haircut. I think I'm gonna throw on this nice Lakeside Armory LLC hat. Now we can get back to business. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today's video's got a little different format. I've had a couple questions on some of the videos and I wanted to address those today. But if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment on the video. First thing I want to talk about, it hasn't been asked in the comments, but let's talk about 4473s and your bound book. I'll pick you guys up on the computer over here and we'll talk about it. Alright, now that I got you pulled up here on the Lakeside Armory office / gaming / streaming / do it all setup, let's talk about electronic 4473s and bound book. After doing about 100 or so transfers on paper through the bound book and paper 4473s, I decided it was time to go electronic. I notified the ATF that I was going electronic because you are required to do so. I believe you have to give them a 60 or a 90-day notice before you stop saving your paper forms. But I'll get you switched over here and show you the first company that I use to do the bound book. Alright, it is Fastbound. I started with them and I liked them pretty good. It was fairly easy to use. The customers like doing the electronic 4473 on here. I used it for probably 50 or 75 transfers and then I switched to another company, but we'll talk about that here in a second. I'll play this video for you guys. Let's see. This is the acquisition of receiving the firearm in from a distributor. You log everything in just like you would on paper, except it's now electronic. Then you have your dispositions. When you sell something, you would log it out after you done the 4473. Let's see. Here's the electronic 4473. This is your items. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it for the most part, but I wanted something a little better where I could keep track of money and sales and how much money I made or lost. And I wanted a website. I had to have a website. And after doing some research, I found this company called Coreware, which is what I switched to after I used Fastbound and in which I currently still use Coreware. But to start off, I got their triple threat plan, which includes the Core Force, which is their FFL electronic 4473 and their electronic bound book, and it includes Core Store, which is why I switched from Fastbound, so you can track your sales and customers and all that good stuff. It helps me keep up with how much I need to pay in sales tax. And it also includes Core Clear, which is a payment processor that I use in store. I take debit cards, credit cards, as well as when you get the triple threat, it comes with a kind of a ready-made website, and you use the Core Clear transaction payment processor on the website. So it's a all-in-one system for your in-store, online, everything. starting out, I had the website. It was okay. A lot of the distributor inventory, you go in through the back end. It's kind of a whole process to get set up with the website. You have to be a little bit tech savvy because a lot of it you have to do on your own. It took me about a week to get it all set up, and I had my not my Xanders, my Lipsies, Davidsons, and I believe I did have Xanders. All of their distributor inventory was linked to my website. So anything that they had for sale, you could purchase on my website, and then I would get it from them. The only ones, Xander's allowed drop shipping, and Lipsy's allowed drop shipping. So if a customer ordered it from my website, I would then place the order on Lipsy's website and put in the customer's information, their address, and all that good stuff. And then instead of Lipsy shipping it to me and then I have to ship it to the customer, it would just go straight from Lipsy's to the customer. And I believe I had 2 orders placed on my website. So after about 3 or 4 months of having it and paying for the website, I wasn't really happy with it because a lot of the distributor feeds they would mess up, and some of the stuff would be showing that they didn't have and they had it, or vice versa, where they had it and it wasn't showing up on my website. And also a lot of the categories, this is my website now. It's just something that I made for free off of Google Sites. But on the Coreware website, like the handguns or accessories or whatever, it would have guns listed and accessories, so they didn't require a FFL. So if you ordered the gun, it had no option to put in a FFL to ship it to. Just little stuff. And online, it's kind of a big deal security wise, fraud attempts. It was just a lot to deal with. You have to devote your time to it. But after doing that, I called them and I was like, hey, I want to drop the website. What can you do? And they set me up with a plan where I have my electronic bound book 4473, and I still have the payment processor, but I don't have the website anymore. I'm working on trying to do my own website and list distributor inventory, because now, I mean, you can't buy anything on my website. I just have a few pictures of things that I have and links to the YouTube channel and Facebook. But this is my actual Core Store homepage. It has my sales here, total customers, total items since I've been using it. You have your inventory where you look at all the items you have in stock, your sales, you can create a new sale. I mean, it's pretty much like checking out at a cash register at the store. You also have your core clear, your payment processor, your purchasing. This is where I receive in items from distributors. Your bound book. This is where you look at your bound book and manage your 4473s. Fill out a 4473. Fulfillment. This is where you would fulfill your online orders. All of that stuff would come up. And here you have your reports, which is what I like the most because you can see I sold X amount of dollars this month and it's all there. And you see how much you paid for it, how much you sold it for, and everything. But I think that's about it for the online / electronic 4473 and bound book. Let me see what other kind of comments I got, and I'll drop some answers to them. I had someone ask about minimums on wholesale orders through the distributors. No one really has a minimum, but they do have minimum orders to get free shipping. So say if you want to order $100 part, you might pay $20 shipping on it, which kind of cuts into your cost of making profit. But I have my Davison set up. I have $500 minimum to get free shipping. Lipsy's is, I believe, $750, and Xander's is the highest at $1,000, I believe. I've got one more thing I want to touch on before I let you guys get out of here. It's actually something that I'm dealing with at the moment. The hardest part for me about being a home-based FFL is these two guys right here. UPS and FedEx. It has been a pain in the butt to get these guys to come when I get off of work. I work a full-time job as well as do the home-based FFL. I'm still trying to work it out and set up hours for them to come, but every once in a while you have someone that comes in the middle of the day while I'm at work. So if you can get that set up and be home when your packages get delivered, that'll make your life a whole lot easier. But that's all I have for now. If you guys have any more questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll keep doing videos like this and answering your questions. I feel like there's not a whole lot of people on YouTube that do it for home-based FFLs, and I know a lot of you guys have questions starting out. But leave a comment, like the video, and make sure you subscribe. Until next time, peace.